You see me standing by the light bulb. I'm doing a task. Suppa standing up by the garbage. He's doing a task. But SMG is just floating between me and Suppa. She's not doing anything. She's just floating between. It's like, so now you're watching her like, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
She said,
like, you acting stupid. Like, you acting funny, you acting weird. And then you can report bodies. So if you find a body, you report the body. That also gets you in trouble.
Right.
Because
video games. He's like,
because people gonna be like, how you find a body? How come you found a body?
So you know somebody who's an imposter, you have to kill them.
No, you can't kill them.
You can't
So how do you get rid of them?
You don't.
I know.
You vote them out.
You have to vote them out.
After a body is found, we all go in the meeting room and we talk like, okay, so who reported the body? Now that is where it gets confusing because some people will be like, G will be like, oh, but I found a body. It was in the lobby. Oh, you just found it in the lobby, huh?
Yeah, what were you doing at the time?
Genuinely found it in the lobby, but she's an imposter the whole time.
And then she'll be like, yeah, I don't know.
And then she would start snitching. Yeah, because she's going to be like, yep, I saw him by the body. He ran across. And yeah, it gets serious. It gets real. It gets...
Snitches and lies.
Yep,
Snitches
that's
and
what
bitches.
it is.
Yeah. So basically, yeah, you're just trying to figure it out later.
But it gets real serious.
But it's fun, though.
It's fun. It's fun.
If you're a good liar, it makes the game very, very entertaining.
I think I'm bad at it because Suppa tell me already.
Spoon starts to giggle.
Oh, you can hear.
Yeah, because you speak to each other and whatever. He starts to giggle. He starts. Yeah, I'm like you're
I'm a kind-hearted man.
You're a bad liar.
He gives himself away.
I'm poker face. I'm like, yo, I have no idea.
So the HBO movie should come out next year, right?
I heard they wanted to make a movie.
For real? I was just joking.
We spoke on this last year.
Yeah.
That was another game.
I was just joking, but yeah.
No, it was Among Us. Yeah.
For real?
Mm-hmm. They wanted to make a movie out of it. So but that's
that's a typical murder movie anyway.
That's the trend. Make a movie out of a video game. They run out of ideas. So
that's a typical murder movie anyway.
Because what was the last movie that they made, original movie, and it flopped? It was the latest one from Disney. What was it called? Elmo? Anyways, SMG ain't paying attention. Oh, she's looking for it.
Why would we?
Sorry, I was looking for the movie.
I was talking about the movie that just recently flopped from Disney.
Oh, Elio?
Elio.
Okay.
And Disney admitted, they were like, listen, we tried something original and it didn't work. That's why we're doing all these remakes, you know.
I only heard about the movie when
So the Elio was what?
that it flopped.
Yeah, all these live actions, because Lilo and Stitch did great.
Yeah.
You know, Elio did bad. What else? Minecraft did amazing. It's a video game. All these remakes are doing good. All these video game movies doing good.
Oh, but what I heard the problem was with Elio, why it flopped, was that which happens with Disney a lot, is that they start these development projects and then they come up with one idea, then it goes through a whole entire shift and they make so many changes that it doesn't make sense. So then by the time it comes out and people watch it, they're like, this movie doesn't make any sense.
It's all over the place. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And then Pixar is also having a little creativity issue. So they've been kind of using the same animation for the last couple of movies. Because, you know, if you look back
all the characters, yeah, they do look.
Yes, if you look back at like the old Pixar, you know, everyone had their own style and stuff.
Right.
So like everybody, I saw they're calling it right now Bean Mouth. That's the name of the animation that they have, because it has this like...
They all look like beans.
Yeah, they're just things. So then it's not creatively fascinating to watch because they all look the same now.
True.
It's crazy.
Yeah, and then storylines and stuff like that, they're not good.
Gotcha.
Get it. Good.
So yeah, G feels the same way about Squid Games. I still gotta watch the last episode.
Yeah, I got something to watch.
SMG watched it.
I got something to watch.
Horrible.
Yeah, but I told you guys, if you like Squid Game, or if you enjoy Squid Games, there's the latest season which I think is a little better than Squid Games, called Alice in Borderland.
Oh, you've been telling us about
It's
that. Yeah,
really, really good.
I saw that. It's on Netflix?
Yes,
It's
yes.
like Squid Game?
Yeah, but way more deadly and messed up.
Alice in Borderland?
Yes, because the third season is coming out. They just dropped the trailer just now for the third season. That's going to be coming out. But same battle royale, game, killing, all of these different things. And it's really, really
also
good.
Korean?
Yes.
But it's dubbed in English. Or no? Please tell me.
Originally it was just it's Japanese. Sorry.
Oh, Japanese.
This one's Japanese, but I believe they have the dub for it now. Yes.
Okay. I'll check it out.
Alice
in Borderland.
Alice in Borderland, recommended. It'll get you from the first episode. When is the big twist?
2 seasons now already?
Yeah. there's gonna be an episode that something's gonna happen. You're like, you're gonna need to take a break for a minute because you can't believe what just happened there. But it gets you. It's really, really good.
Okay, it looks interesting. It's got a 7.8 IMDb and 86% Rotten Tomatoes. I will add that to my list. SMG.
All right.
It's from Japanese, not Korean.
No.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Oh, okay.
This one's Japanese.
Somebody asked,
Konnichiwa.
shout out to DJ Flip.
DJ Flip, what you saying?
Where I see Flip at?
Yeah, I feel like
Cooler Fed. I saw him Cooler Fed.
It was Cooler Fed, right?
Cooler Fed. I was like, where I see Flip just recently?
Any Fed, he's there.
Wait,
so.
did he hail me? No, I
Whoa,
didn't hail you.
y'all got beef?
He hailed
No,
me.
I mean to say, like, I know I saw him, but I don't remember, like,
Interacting with him.
interacting with him.
I saw
I
him.
think maybe he hailed you.
I gave him a little boops.
Or was that? No, I see you hail on. There's another DJ hail. Sir.
Oh. I didn't even see him. He just jumped in front of him like, hey, where you going? I'm going for ice.
What are you doing?
And I couldn't find G because it was me, G, and
Gee,
Angelo.
where are you going?
For ice.
Sorry for bringing this up. I know I probably talked
What do you
Cooler
mean?
Fed already yesterday.
That's okay. You should have been there, but anyway.
He's stupid.
Where was it? Where was
No,
I
but you were going back and forth. Where
Oh.
were you?
I
He was
all
right
over the
there.
place.
He was all over the
I was
place.
all over the
Okay,
place.
okay.
I was, you're like,
He was whoring and touring.
no, I wasn't doing
You did the whoring.
I was just checking everybody's cool. You know, I want to see. I don't want to be in one corner and miss everything. I wanted to see everybody's cooler, how everybody was set up. So I wanted to see who was there. So I walked around, saw this one was there, that one was there.
We did that because somebody asked us to do it while we were streaming. Somebody went, we want to see the coolers.
yeah.
So we
I saw
took
y'all. Yeah, so y'all was videotaping illegally, but anyway,
that wasn't illegal.
you listening, Cleon?
Illegal.
But no, I was checking everybody, see where everybody was at, and then I ran into Deslin. I was telling Outcast this yesterday.
She was there?
Lit.
No, she had some, but she made her own punch,
Oh, for real?
and that was good.
But you're going to come back and tell us we would have gone cross?
Boy, I stood next to her and the fireman.
We friends today. We friends today.
I had it 3 times. I went back
For real?
and
Yeah?
I said I got a new name for it.
What is it called?
She just called it her punch. Fireman punch.
Fireman punch.
Nothing sexual.
Man punch.
Fireman punch.
Yeah, everybody like they didn't even drink sexual.
Yeah, all sexual drinks and this the bend over drink
Like,
and
yeah.
the
Fireman punch. No, but I would think the name it long hose. No, fireman punch.
No, but the fireman punch was really good. I
Okay.
like 3 times.
Yeah.
I went back. She was
Yeah.
like, "Oh, you like it?
What is it? Sweet? Is it?
It's a nice sweet. It's
Okay.
nice. You can taste the alcohol, but it's not overpowering. It's
No, we need her to make it and bring it.
I know, right?
No, we need her to make it and bring it.
Fireman Punch was really good, so I was a little twisted off of that. So that's why I walk around and see what everybody else got, see who else is there, and then if I didn't walk around, I saw the Holland House crew.
Uh-huh.
You didn't see them, did you?
Yeah, I saw them.
Yeah, okay,
They
yes,
was a
I
big-
saw that.
big crew too.
Yeah, big crew. So they had a whole big crew. Shout out to the Holland House, all their T-shirts on, they represented. So yeah, it was nice.
Listen, in an event like that where you could bring your own alcohol and share alcohol with everybody,
Listen.
and basically you have to walk around because if you don't, you're gonna start swaying, you're
Yeah.
gonna start sweating.
Correct.
You gotta move around.
Correct. So you move around, you see people that you didn't see, you this, you that, boom, and it was.
We started winding down. We had suntops.
Yeah, forgot to take a picture.
Where you find Suntops?
We had suntops the whole time.
in the cooler.
In the cooler, yeah.
Oh, I didn't see them.
They was
at the bottom.
That was for the home stretch. That was the last hour.
Yeah, we were like, listen, we gotta drive home. We gotta be good citizens, so we need to wind
Popped
up.
up. It was Elvis.
It was Elvis.
He was like, I heard around here had suntops.
Had suntops.
I was like, dude. That was funny.
We were just sharing them out. We was just sharing out who wants us on top, and
How do
everybody's
you
like,
find that out?
I don't know. People just spread the news. Like,
I guess whoever took us on top went back to their crew, and then there was like,
Spoon and Super got signed up. So next year, I already think about next year already.
Suntops on deck.
Suntops on deck.
Suntops on deck again.
So I was saying,
It was a good night. It was a good night.
I was asking Outcast yesterday, do they need to bring like a big international artist now for Cooler Fete?
Nah,
I don't.
I don't
Just
think so.
leave it as it is.
Yeah.
Okay, just checking.
The energy is good.
Yeah.
The energy is good.
Just checking. Just.
Nobody complain.
Because
Just.
even though, like, I don't care who's on the stage, now and then you hear a song, you're like, oh, hey.
Don't
you
say
know?
I don't care who's on the stage.
Yeah, but don't keep it just how it is.
Am I wrong
Nice Caribbean regional artists
for what I'm about to say?
that are hype, keep the energy going. I mean, you do have international artists like that, but I don't know.
I I've never heard anybody say so and so again, or man, they should bring so and so
I've heard a couple so and so again.
for Cool Effect.
No.
That's
the thing.
what I was going to say.
'Cause
For Cool
Grandmasters-
Effect, we hear it for every other show we have.
Every other show, yes.
Grandmasters has been there for what, like 2-3 years in a row?
I've never heard anybody say, because I guess, because like we say, I guess we just out there to how we focus on the stage, but not too much. We got our coolers, we drinking, we having fun. But I've never heard anybody say for Cool Effect, really, nah man, they got to change that lineup. I've heard it for every other event we have on this island.
Listen, they buy.
But Cool Effect, people take it, they take that pill, they swallow it,
Listen,
and that's it.
You have to understand, they buy tickets before the artists.
Before the artists, yeah. Last year they did that.
Before the artists even announced, the tickets are gone. The pre-sale tickets.
So you can't say that, right? Shut up. It was good. I had a great time.
Yeah.
Suppa had a phenomenal time.
I had a great time.
Suppa had a phenomenal time.
We outside.
Suppa was outside. I had so much fun with Suppa. Listen, I had a blast. Suppa was fun.
Like I said, it's just
Suppa was fun. Suppa's shirt was halfway off. Go on YouTube. It's there. It's there. It's there.
It was
Not
hot.
bad.
It got hot.
That bad. Halfway off.
Halfway off. Even Roma came down and party with us. He was having a good time.
Did I see Roma? No. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Roma was there, man. Roma was there with us. Roma was there with us.
So yeah. We were trying to figure out who hosted last year. 'Cause it wasn't Romer.
I definitely don't
I wasn't
know.
there last year.
I definitely don't know.
It wasn't Romer. Because the Romer said this was his first time hosting Cool Effect, actually.
Oh, it was his first.
So you
Okay.
basically you're trying to figure out who they fired.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out.
Whoa, for you.
Maybe it was Sham. I don't know.
Well, not for maybe the person gone away. They ain't here no more. They couldn't do it.
I don't know who it was. I don't care anyways. But anyway, it was good. It was nice.
Rama did a good job. We proud of you, little bro.
Can't wait for next year. So next year would be what?
Cool Effect 55. No. Cool
No,
Effect.
it would be, I think
55.
it would be the seventh edition. But I'm thinking about what day it would be because
It's always towards the end of the month.
July. So probably July 4th. It would probably be next year.
July 4th, calendar 20.
It's on a Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday, July 4th.
It's on a Saturday.
But
And Cleon said he's going to be starting from the Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It's going to be a whole long weekend.
so that means the first is what?
A Wednesday.
So that's a holiday.
It's a holiday. Yes, sir.
So we gotta go Wednesday and come back to work
Thursday
and
Friday, and then yeah. I know, right?
Oh, drats.
Anyways, so looking forward to that. Back to Flip. That's when we had to
Yeah,
talk.
what happened? What happened to him? Sorry.
Back to Flip.
We hit him up.
He was
That's-
asking about Ironheart. I know you and Outcast were talking about it yesterday. I heard it didn't get very good reviews.
I didn't like it.
Michael Kugler is the one who did it, right? Directed it?
No.
No, it wasn't him?
No.
I saw some article with him and thing. Anyways, okay. So Ironheart.
Director of Ironheart is Sam Bailey and Angela Barnes.
Okay.
They share directing duties.
So it didn't get good reviews, or you didn't like it.
I didn't like the actress who does Riri.
You know, it got review bombed before it came out. So it came out with a bunch of negative reviews because people,
You gotta understand, this also was made in 2023.
Oh.
23 or 22. So that's how long they held it out. So they knew it was bad.
No, it's not bad. The thing about it was I don't know if you guys know what review bombing is.
You just give it bad reviews?
Yeah, so that was the big issue that was happening with it because,
Like for spite.
yeah, because, sometimes there are like purists out there, and then Riri Williams hasn't been a popular character in the comics. And then because, everybody feels like, Disney's gone woke, so they feel like they're replacing, Iron Man with Ironheart as like a diversity thing. So a lot of like, you do know you have racist people who come up, and just because it's a black character taking over the role from a thing which she's an original character that's already been established by the comics,
Right.
And again, Robert Downey Jr. retired and all that from that particular role. So before it even came out, they started like mass review bombing it. Like everybody's giving a bunch of 1 stars and all of these different
So people
things.
went in watching it with bad, with bad.
Yeah, but then everybody, especially because of like the stuff that was happening with like Haley Bailey when like, the Disney stuff with The Little Mermaid was coming out. So everybody was around there and was like, well, how are you guys giving this negative reviews and it hasn't even come out yet? So then when it actually came out now, the score started climbing. Everybody's like, this is not that bad. Like you guys are tearing it apart and all these things, but like it's okay. It's not perfect, but it's not as bad as you guys are saying.
It's not She-Hulk.
No, it's not.
It's not Madame Web.
No. It's a pretty.
I actually thought She-Hulk was better.
Oh, for real?
Storyline wise.
Nah.
Yeah, storyline. Well, yeah. You gotta understand, this was filmed in 2022 or 2023. So before they release these things, they do what they call test runs. So they have selected audiences come in and they watch it and they look at their reactions to it. I've done it a couple of times in Vegas where they'll have a pilot of a TV show and you sit down, you watch it. And so basically they did this with Ironheart and the reviews wasn't good. So they held it back. Remember, this was filmed in 2022.
Right.
So only now it's coming out. Because it was actually on the drawing board to be canceled.
Okay.
When Marvel did all these things, were cutting this, they came out with this whole board of what they're coming out with, and then they cut this, they cut that, they cut this. That was one of the things that got cut. So I think they brought it back because of Mephisto. Mephisto has to lead into the Avengers and all that. That's the only reason why. But it's not a good plot. It's not a good series. It's not. It's not a good series at all. And I think the only reason they brought it was because of Mephisto. Everybody's waiting for Mephisto. Mephisto. Everybody keeps saying Mephisto. And now he's finally been brought. But he's going to be a very big character when it comes to the Doom and Avengers.
Right, I know. That we know because of Fortnite. Yeah. Fortnite told us about that.
Right. So he's going to be very big in that. But I don't know. It's too long, too drawn out. It's just.
What did Outcast think?
Boring. He thought it was okay, but he said he fell asleep a couple of times, and yeah, I don't know. It's just.
I mean, if you fall asleep.
I don't know. Her acting range is not good at all. The actress that's playing Riri. When you act, you have to be able to change from one
dynamic to the next.
And her emotions are not. Her changing is not good at all. She's not a good actress. She can act when she's a supporting actor, like how she was in
Black Panther,
Black Panther. But when you have to take the lead, she's not a good actress at all. When she has to lead. Yeah, she's good in supporting. She can be a supporting actress in Wakanda, whatever. Yeah. But when she has to do the lead, it's her emotions. It's just really corny. I don't know. For me, it's really corny.
Okay, but would you say that they needed this series in order to do the whole Mephisto thing? Or
yes. Well, because I already remember this was filmed in 2022, so only now it's coming out because it was on the cutting board. And they chopped it. And then for some reason they brought it back, and I think the reason they brought it back was because of Mephisto. They need some way to introduce Mephisto.
Right.
So we have Sacha Baron Cohen. He's already acted in it. Let's just do that. And then
he's playing as Mephisto?
Yeah.
Oh, for real?
And it does a very good job too.
Oh, interesting.
I mean, you see, Outkast was upset like Sacha Baron Cohen, Borat, but when you see him act, and then Outkast came back the next day after he saw it, he was like, "Oh, he's good." I said, "Yeah, he does a great job. He did a good job as Mephisto. He did a really good job. Really, really good job as Mephisto."
Nice.
But yeah, I think this is just the lead into the rest, and they just needed to release this. But I didn't really dig it at all.
Now, speaking about good job, the Knicks, Mike Brown, coach, what do you think?
It's official now, finally.
Yes.
I mean, we knew it all along. I mean, they wanted to go with everybody else, and they couldn't get nobody else, so it's their last. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a good pick.
Yeah.
He's
they
a good
changed
guy.
their coach?
Yeah, they fired Tom Thibodeau. He's a good coach. He wasn't their first pick, but sometimes your first pick, sometimes the pick that you pick is not your first pick. It ends up being your best pick.
Right.
So he's got a good resume. He's coached some great players from Kobe Bryant to LeBron James.
Right.
You name it, he's coached them.
Has he ever won a championship?
He's won a ring with he won a ring with Golden State.
He was an assistant coach, yeah.
He won a ring with Cleveland, and he won a ring with San Antonio. He was Popovich's top assistant too. So I think he has 4 rings actually. One he won with Cleveland, and others I think he has, if I'm not mistaken, he has 4 rings.
Okay.
But yeah, I think it's a good hire. I mean, I agree. I mean, we have no choice, but yeah.
All right.
Let me see how many rings he actually has, just to be sure. So Sacramento, Cleveland, Lakers, assistant as well as Warriors. Oh, he's actually head coach of the Nigerian team. You must pass the ball. Yeah, head coach. How many championships he has? But I know he has quite a few as an assistant. He has and top assistant too. He's won NBA Coach of the Year. He's been a coach of the All-Star game. So he's got a pretty good resume.
All right, so he no pion coach.
No, definitely no pion.
Okay.
Definitely no pion coach.
All right. What's his name? He's going to be out for for next season. Halliburton for sure. They confirmed. Celtics confirmed.
Yeah,
Not the Celtics, the Pacers confirmed.
We knew that already.
So that's that. Kevin Love is now going to the Utah Jazz. I don't know if you saw that trade.
I did. I was like, Kevin Love still playing basketball?
Yeah, I thought he retired too.
I'm like, where did this come? When is he still playing?
Yeah.
Who's that?
Kevin Love.
He was playing with LeBron when he was on the
Brother
Cleveland. He
Love.
played. I'm like, Kevin Love.
Did he win a ring with LeBron?
I think they
think
did.
they did,
Or
right?
Lose.
Can't remember. Yeah, Kevin Love. Been around for a while.
Yeah.
Long time. I think he was just on Miami, right? Yeah. Got traded from Miami. He's now headed to Utah. The Trailblazers, they got Drew Holiday and Kyle Lowry, who I thought said he was going to retire.
Mike Lowry.
Yeah, Kyle Lowry.
Mike Lowry.
AKA Trash Basura is coming back with Philadelphia for at least one more year.
One more year. One more year. So, yeah, Mike Brown has 4 rings. One with the Cleveland Cavaliers as head coach. And he's got a ring with San Antonio and Golden State. Actually, 3 with Golden State.
Okay. Also, right now, you got the Women's Euro Cup going down.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you've been paying attention to that.
No, but I saw it on my flick of my channel. I saw it on the guide.
Germany is playing today against Denmark at 12 p.m. and then at 3 p.m. Poland taking on Sweden. The Netherlands, they play tomorrow against England, and France plays against Wales tomorrow.
Wales.
They're playing in Switzerland, I want to say.
Switzerland.
I think Switzerland is the host country this year.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken. And also today is Prime Day.
Yes, it is. Well,
Spend your money.
Prime 4 days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, why? Just call it Prime Week then. Just
True.
next
Exactly the
call it
same thing
Prime
as he
Week.
said. It's Prime Week.
Prime Day.
So, I don't know if anything you want to get.
Nothing in my cart.
No.
Al can't say he cleaned out his cart the other day, so he wish he would have known. So
Oh,
But they've been promoting. He could have win.
Yeah, he could have
They've
win.
been promoting it.
And if you have Prime,
Nah, he
you get
didn't-
the discount
he didn't want
before
we.
Prime.
no,
They
if
actually
it's not on
start.
TikTok, he doesn't know about it. No, just kidding.
Yeah, it's true. You can get the Prime deals before,
If you have Prime, so
but it's unspecific.
Yeah, but the deal's still different. The percentage gonna drop more if you win.
Is it? I don't know.
Yeah, it's gonna drop more.
But it's like on like really specific items anyway. So most of the stuff that they have,
No, but some stuff you watching, like say maybe if you were watching, I just give me something. I don't know.
like last year.
I'm looking
Okay,
for- I'm
I'm not
looking
gonna lie. Last year I ended up getting like a 6-foot bean bag.
A 6-foot bean bag.
It's huge.
Why?
Do you still use the beanbag?
Yes, but now
does the dog
No,
use the
no,
bean
yes.
The dog's using the bean.
Well,
They
no.
tear up?
So it was a bean bag, very nice, very comfortable. It's heavy.
But you sat on it and it bust.
We decided to wash it because you could open it, you could take out the stuffing, and then you could wash the thing.
cloth, yeah.
Oh, the covering. Okay.
Man, was that one of the worst ideas ever? Because
Hard to wash?
no, because the stuffing inside is like foam, memory foam.
Okay.
But what they did is they shredded it into like the most tiniest pieces that they could ever make. And it was just all over the place. Because it looks like while
Oh,
it's
so
inside.
it wasn't like
It looks
in
big.
another close up.
Right, no, it wasn't in another close-up, so it was just in the bag. But you would think like it's big pieces that you can just take them out and put it right back in. No, it's these little tiny pieces. So you have to find like a trash bag.
I was just gonna say, I
Put
put
them
it in a
in.
garbage bag.
And we had to fill like 3 of those trash bags. And
How much?
And it's still more. We just had to get like a sheet,
Yeah.
put it in the sheet, and then wash the thing, and then putting it back in was another thing.
Really?
So I'm sure we didn't put in all the pieces. Then Waffles had the bright idea
To pee on
to
it.
pee on it. It was fine all the
To
time.
pee on what?
on the
covering.
covering.
So you had to watch again.
After you clean it, she peed on it.
After, yeah, maybe like months after. So she just recently did it.
Oh, just recently. Okay.
So we were like, so now we got to take it up because you could pee on it, you could clean the surface, but
Right.
now don't forget
The balls
it seeps
inside.
into the memory
the
foam.
thing
So now it
inside.
just has a scent of this dog pee. It's like, damn. So now you
Get
have
rid of it.
now you have to take it out, but you can't really take out the foam because. So it was like, okay, you know what?
Just take out the 5 pieces of the pea gun.
You can't because you don't know because it's so small. So it's like,
And by the time you sit on it, they're moving around. They mix
yeah. So we said, you know what?
Bean bag gotta go.
Let's just empty out the bean bag and just buy
Or buy the filling.
filling. But then they sell them online,
Okay.
bigger pieces.
Oh, okay.
You don't have to buy the small little tiny pieces. So we said, you know what we'll do is just throw it away, keep the cover, and just buy the bigger
same
pieces.
bean bag, yeah.
However, we're gonna do
At
that.
least then you'll have the cover.
But we're
if you
gonna
buy a
do-
different color.
We're gonna do the idea what you said. Put it in a big bag, close that bag, and then you put the cover over. So in case if she does pee again,
Yeah.
you just take off the cover and
Wash
Yeah.
it.
wash it.
Everything
And wherever
is
she does, you just wipe the bag off,
Yep.
and then you're good.
So you did that already?
No, we gotta find the.
A big bag.
You know,
No, we can find it. You can find big trash bags. or
Order the
whatever.
next one first.
But you got to order the
Yeah.
pieces, the thing. But somebody said you could go to a upholstery place here on the island and see if they have any pieces.
They'll charge you probably for it.
Most likely. So I'll see. But right now, that's not a priority. At least not for me. I've never.
Said not for me.
I never
At
really.
least not for
I never really
So
used.
therefore, we know all the ideas he just said. We know who those ideas came from. Let me do this. We can
At
settle this.
least not for me.
No, the idea was mine because
Okay, let me ask this though. Who uses the beanbag the most?
it was a pink bean bag.
Okay.
Okay, so you-
All right,
you
I
know
got
it
my
was-
answer.
all
Thank
right.
you.
That don't mean you couldn't sit on it because it's a
No, I
pink.
did.
No, he sat on it.
I
But
did. It's
now
comfortable.
now,
But I've ne-
now we know where the pressure coming from to resolve this, getting back the beanbag in action.
So
Yeah.
the pink bean bags.
Yeah.
Who use it the most? Obviously, Electra.
Of course, on the weekends.
It feels
So, yeah.
so soft.
So good. And it's fine. Yes. Anyways. So yeah. So that's my mission to find, because if I don't, you just hear the
Yakky yak.
yakada.
Really?
Yeah.
So why can't she just go find it?
It sounded like you wanted to tell us something else.
I mean,
Why don't you
Because
just
it was your beanbag. It was your dog. So,
yeah.
spend your money?
You have a laptop at home?
yeah.
Okay.
I sent the link and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now it came back. So when you go order me, why do I have to order it?
Spend your money.
It's not my beanbag.
Yeah.
So
I feel for you, bro.
eventually I'll just give in and I'll just do it.
I feel for you, bro.
I know, right?
Yo, I got an extra bedroom.
Pray for me. Downstairs to the
Yeah,
availability set.
downstairs
Yeah.
on my week room.
Still, yeah. Oh, Mario.
Shout out to on my week.
Did you give SMG a gift from Omarik? You got it? You got your
Yeah.
gift? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know I was supposed to give it to him. I thought he put on a.
I know what he did with it. Oh, you
He
did?
left it. Yeah, I think. He
Oh,
left it.
okay.
I was like, I gotta give it to him.
Yeah, on my week was in the building. Shout out to him too
All right.
for cool effect.
Oh, Cooler Fed. Oh, yeah.
The lime punch.
He did.
That was good.
That put hair on my chest when I sipped it. But what I did
I was like, what is that?
What
He
I-
was drinking it just straight.
So what I did was I went by the guys that were next to us with the Star cooler,
Right?
and I got some.
That cool. That was fire though.
Yeah, I got some. I borrowed some. Barred. I got some.
Barred.
Some
I got
Sam?
some Sprite, and I put a little Sprite with it. It was really good.
Now
I could see that.
It was really
That
good.
actually makes sense.
I was-
The line-
and I was-
that actually makes sense.
I was telling the
really
guys,
good.
the same guys
yeah,
with
we
that
ain't have
thing.
no spray.
I said, you know what you guys should have done? And he said, don't say it. He said, we should have put some fish. I said, how did you know?
Let me guess, it was an idea they had.
Yeah, it was an idea that they wanted to make it like an aquarium.
And one in the group said, "Nah, that makes sense."
Because they could have. But
That
then
would have looked hot. Yeah.
you're going to put the ice and then the water's going to get cold.
Fish skin.
And the
up.
fish might skin up. and
And I smell fishy
yeah,
too.
I was
I
like,
would have won, but the fish are all dead.
I was like, that would have been
That would have looked really good for it.
fish, light up, the fish swimming around, the drinks on top.
That would have been cool.
That would have been
That would have
crazy.
been really cool.
Yeah.
The cannon cooler though.
The ladies doing the cannon were very
gosh, I know that.
off in her head.
Listen,
You could cut mine out.
I hear Suppa balling out, telling me spoon.
Move, yeah.
I was like, what? I just see this cannon aiming at me.
Yeah, because
And I see it sparks.
Santa was like, "Yo, Suppa, you got to." So I thought you wanted to take a picture. I was like, "Why? I'm comfortable. Why you want to take a picture?" He's like, "No, move, else your head's gonna get blown off." I was like, "Huh?" So I turn around, see the guy lighting this thing,
I was like, yo.
and that's when I scream, "Gee, spoon, move!"
So they lit the cannon?
Yeah.
And what happened?
It went up.
It went
the
up.
firework.
Oh,
That
you
was
was drinking.
Oh, I did see the fireworks.
Exactly. That's what I told you
That's
to
where that
move.
came from?
Yeah.
It was in the cannon. He lit it. Because when he was
I thought it was Cleon and Cooler Fan.
No.
when he was lighting it,
That's why I was telling you to move.
Suppa was like, spoon, more like what? And it was looking me dead in my eye, but it was only that way because you were lighting it, and then after he turns it
up.
But I was like, I'm
I
dead.
didn't know it actually worked.
Yeah, it went up in the air and poof.
Yep.
That is nice.
That was hot though. That was hot.
Nice.
It was good. It was good.
All right, question of the day.
Q-O-D.
Tiebreak Tuesday. Manicure or pedicure?
What's the one for your hands?
How do you guys don't know that?
Give me some.
Manicure is
I
the
tell you all the
hands.
time, I just mix up which one is for which.
Manicure's hands, right?
Yeah.
Manicure. Yeah, manicure.
He said he has the same, which I still don't understand how
That's
you get
my
that.
dog.
Listen, we have a 300 IQ. That's you add up his 150, my 150.
That's my dog.
So how did you get man?
Cure. Man, a guy, because guys overly do
Good
their
man,
feet.
your hands.
They don't? We should.
I mean, not me. My feet are good.
I
My
got
feet are
nasty
good.
feet.
I do my own feet. I just do my toenails. I'm good. I don't need nobody else
It made me
touching my
nervous
feet.
because you hear the stories of getting cut and getting dig up. And you be like,
Nah, if-
ooh.
Ingrown nails.
If you go
Sometimes
to-
they do it wrong, and
if you go to somebody
an
good,
ingrown
you're
nail,
good.
and then you're screwed.
Yeah,
Oh, you could get the ingrown nail from them doing it wrong?
Yeah, of course, if they cut it.
When you cut it, sometimes you have to cut it straight.
Right.
If you cut it on an angle, it's going to grow back on that angle, and it's going to go into
Into
your-
the skin.
And grow into the skin.
So you get
That's
ingrown nails. So a lot of people don't
know.
know that they're cutting it wrong. And people who have ingrown toenails don't really understand. You're getting it from your
From doing the pedicure.
pedicure. Who's ever
Right.
doing your pedicure?
If you're cutting your own nails and you're cutting it wrong.
Messing you up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah. So Manny for you, manicure.
Oh, facts.
Yeah. I don't have any nails, so
Yeah, yeah.
Pedicure for me.
Yeah.
Facts. Facts.
SMG, manicure or pedicure?
Petties.
Petty for you. All
I
right.
love the petties.
done.
Anybody did the thing with the fish? Eat your toes? No.
I've never done
I did with the stingrays.
Oh, do it suck on your toes?
Yes, stingray suck on your toes. I did that. That was an angle.
How does that feel?
It's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
Got
okay.
to be.
It's like okay, stop. This is getting a little too weird right now. Yeah, they come and they start sucking on your toes. It's like great because they have like no teeth.
Right.
So they just they're like, oh, this is weird, and they come right over your feet and they start sucking on your
Yeah.
toes.
Okay.
And yeah, they tell you that like, oh, just go put your, you can walk, put your feet in.
Yeah.
Little shallow pool, and the stingrays come. So once you put your feet in, they come one time. They come sucking on your toes.
I've always thought of one with the fish, but I'm like, I don't think anybody on the island does that right now.
I don't.
New business coming soon.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
right?
I don't. Does anybody do it?
Come
I
get your
don't think
toes
I've ever heard of
sucked
it,
by
yeah.
our saltfish and tilapia.
No.
And
I don't think nobody's doing it.
no,
I've never heard of it.
let them sucking your toes and then you eat them after.
What happens if they suck on your toes and then the fish die?
Yeah, then-
they nibble on the dead
then
skin
you're-
of your
yeah,
foot,
something
right?
like that, yeah.
That would have eaten off? Yeah.
Something like that.
Eating the mole off your foot.
Just go shave your foot.
Eating the ash off your foot.
All right, so that's today's question of the day tiebreak Tuesday.
Tuesday. Okay, I think I have a trivia question for you.
What you
guys.
got for us today?
This is kind of, I don't know, this is a little difficult. I want to see if y'all can get this one.
We're smart.
Well, all right. Well, here you go.
St. Dominic, let's go again.
Oh, you smart. Yeah.
As you say so.
So here's a little game. It's a brain teaser for a change.
Okay.
Literally. Bob goes to a vending machine to buy a can of Coke that cost $1.
Do we need to write this down?
If you want, you could.
Like
It might help you with a piece
we
of.
need notes here.
No, I might help you with a piece of paper.
Okay.
He opens his wallet but has no dollar bills or any bills for that matter. So Bob does have change in his pocket, but even still, he can't buy the soda.
Okay.
So what is the maximum amount of change Bob can have without having exact change of $1? I repeat.
So it's the maximum he could have?
Without having exact change of $1. I know it's a little weird. I know Spooner's eyes is up, you know. But yes, once again,
And he has to have at least one of each coin?
doesn't say.
It doesn't say.
That's what.
So what is the maximum amount of change Bob can have without having exact change of $1? How much change can he have that doesn't? It's not an exact change of $1. Look at St. Dominic's go to work.
Go Suppa go.
Go Super Go.
Because
So once again, Bob does not have $1 for
Okay,
the
no,
soda
that's
machine.
not going to work. Hold
right.
He does not have $1 for the soda machine.
Right.
He does not have any bills at all on
Right.
him. Bob does have change in his pocket.
Okay.
But even still, he can't buy the soda with the change in his pocket. So basically, he has more than $1 worth of change in his pocket, and he still can't buy the soda. What is the maximum amount of change Bob can have without having exact change? What is the maximum amount he can have?
99 cents, right? No? I mean,
I'll give you a hint.
No, but he's even over.
There'd be more combos than that. Like that's one combo of it.
okay.
But it's
is he,
what's the
is he
most? You said
over or
99
under?
cents.
Oh.
What's the most you can do?
What's the most he could do?
Over $1.
Oh.
Ah, okay. St. Dominic's kicking in now.
That's what he said. He have over $1. So in change.
What's the most he could have, but still doesn't have the dollar
Right.
to buy this?
Correct.
Gotcha now.
St. Dominic's.
Oh.
STD in the building.
He could end up with.
Come on.
He could end up with 9 dimes on a
Super.
quad.
Make your teachers proud. You just hosted their event for them. Make them proud. Make them proud. Make them proud. Make them proud.
9 dimes on a quad.
Make them proud. Make them proud.
Yeah, but then you could also have nickels. You have pennies.
That it
So,
could be a lot of
so what you have to do is add it up. And how much can he have without having exact change?
Yeah, so it'd be like
So I said,
you have 3 combos with if you did exact each change like the 10s.
So give me
4, sorry.
So give me the dollar amount. How much can he have? I'll give you a hint. It's definitely over $1.
Right.
So
Right.
how much can he have and still not have exact change for the soda machine? That's $1.
whew.
I know. See, I didn't think I thought about this. Should I do this one?
But then is it
Or
one of
should I
those
not do this
Is it one
one?
of those machines that have like specific? Because some of them don't. They take like 5, 10, 20.
Nah, you ain't getting that
Or-
technical.
Yeah,
No,
we
I just
can't
want to
hear
know.
good.
You ain't getting that
Sorry.
technical.
My bad.
So it adds up. So he has the money, but it still doesn't add up to $1.
It does add up to $1.
But it's over the
But
dollar.
he's over the $1, yeah.
So he still can't buy the soda.
No.
Because he has too much. Because the machine doesn't give back change, I guess.
Correct. Let me just give
That's
you
why it's different.
Yeah, what's the
just give us the answer
answer?
because it's different combinations you can end up
So
with.
the answer is $1.19.
$1.19.
He has 3 quarters.
Okay, I started off with that.
Right.
Four,
75.
4 dimes
Uh-huh.
and 4 pennies.
So no nickels?
They didn't put no. That's the answer.
That could have been a
Doesn't
bunch
So
of
they
different
say
answers.
here's how to figure it out. Let me see how they
So I had the 75 cents. See? Look, I wrote it down.
Yeah,
75.
yeah.
St. Dominic's.
Okay.
Oh, all right. We at St. Dominic's.
It's not the song, but okay.
Is that how it goes?
No.
Okay, so here's roughly how the answer is fairly easy to figure out. but I
How?
haven't- I'm trying to read
Exactly.
it. There's at least get to the answer. He's Yeah, the usual answer to the question relies on the fact that the quarter is not an exact multiple of the dime. If every unit of currency was an exact multiple of the next highest one, then you essentially have a positional number system, in which case you cannot have any amount of change higher than $1 without the subset of that making $1. Okay, that's too confusing
Yeah,
for me.
never mind.
Never mind. Yeah, this is why I thought about not doing this, and I should have stayed with what I said, not doing it.
It's summer. We ain't doing no more school.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. Sorry, guys. So
All right, no problem.
sorry for busting your brain.
Anyways, let's get it up out of here. Make some space for G Money coming up
That's
next.
me.
AMP and Brooklyn Show, followed by the cut creator DJ Outcasts.
Next up,
number one.
I believe that's me.
And then Sagan
Say again.
comes in to do her thing, and then we'll be back tomorrow from 6 to 10.
Doing it.
All
Over.
again. Big homie Spoon, leave us out for the snap. Something nice
And positive.
Do one thing every day.
Brush your teeth.
That's do one thing every. That might be the answer of it for some people. Do one thing every day that scares you.
Bad moving.
This is